Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back, and it is that time again. It is Monster Bass unboxing time, and we got something that we kind of want to talk about, because if you notice, there's a little issue. We're going to dive right in. We're going to show you what's going on in this box, so stay tuned. Alright everybody, welcome back, and we are going to talk about Monster Bass. We got my monthly subscription for Monster Bass. This is the July subscription for the Northeast box. So I get the Northeast box. It's my July subscription, and we're going to dive in and talk about that. But first I want to show you something. Do you notice something a little weird about my box? Now look at my box. Notice that there's no place to tuck your little ends in, and I will show you a normal box. See a normal box? See a normal box? Yeah, this nifty little thing here. This nifty little thing here. Place to tuck your little sides into. See? That's what a normal box looks like. So what happened to this box? Can anybody guess? Well, I'm going to tell you what happened to it. Somebody somewhere along the line, this is not Monster Bass's fault at all. I've already been in touch with them about it. Somebody along the line of this box being shipped to me, and the reason why I'm telling you guys this is so you really make sure you check your boxes. Somebody either smashed this box or cut into this box, opened it up, and took a few baits out of it. Yeah, no joke. So this box was missing some baits, some hooks, and missing all the paperwork that came in it. So you know how you get paperwork, usually tells you what's going on and everything, plus you get some stickers and coupons, things like that, and none of that was in this box. It was all gone. This is the Lunker Hunt takeover box too, so I'm really bummed about that. But I will tell you something about Monster Bass. I contacted Monster Bass, took pictures, sent it to them, showed them everything that was in the box that I did get, showed them what the issue was and stuff. They were blown away just as I was. They contacted me back, said, hey, we'll get the stuff that is missing in your box out to you. So they are going to get it sent to me, but I'm not sure when that's going to come. So I want to go ahead and do this unboxing because I'm only missing two baits. I think it's one or two baits and some hooks, or it's a bait and some hooks. And I'm missing stickers and a coupon or something, and the paperwork. And that's all that's really missing. So we're going to dive right into it, but it is disheartening and disconcerting to know that somebody somewhere in the mail either smashed my box or did something, and they jerry-taped. Like, they had this thing, you should have seen it when I got it. It was all, like, taped up like this on the outside, and it had tape going across here, and they just taped it back. It was all jerry-rigged. I don't know if they got it smashed and they lost the stuff, and then they just threw everything back in there and taped it up and went ahead and delivered it to me, or somebody actually cut the stuff off the box and took some stuff out of it. I'm not sure what happened, but it did happen through the Postal Service. So you guys be worried about that, because that's not cool. And I was a little pissed off. I wasn't pissed off Monster Bass box because I could tell that that's no way that shipped from the factory like that. But anyway, we're gonna dive right into it. I don't have any way to really tell you prices or what they are. I do have several things in here though, and this is the Lunker Hunt takeover box, which is really awesome. There's a lot of good baits in here, and aside from the couple that I'm missing, there's still a lot of good stuff in here. And I want to go ahead and get this video out and show you guys. And when I get the other stuff in, I'll show you what it was. Hopefully it'll come in before the end of the month, but we're getting towards the end of the month and it didn't, so I'm going to do this. And if you guys are wondering why my shirt looks all wet and everything, I was fishing this morning. It's been like 100 plus degrees here where I live, and it was a crummy day of fishing. I only caught 3 little fish, and it was hot. It was darn hot. So yeah, that's why my shirt looks all wet and it looks like I jumped in the pond. So yeah. So that's why I'm doing this video instead, because my fishing video didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. So here I am making a Monster Bass video. So anyway, we're going to dive right in. Let's get right in here and see what we got. First thing we got some really awesome Senkos. These are like a green and black color. Everything in here is going to be from Lunker Hunt, but super cool. I love fishing Senkos. If you guys could only have one bait to fish and fish anywhere in the country, this would probably be the go-to bait. It catches fish everywhere. You can fish it weighted or weightless, Texas rig, wacky rig, and this will catch you tons of fish. So Senkos you can't ever go wrong with. Always have some Senkos with you, no matter where you're fishing in the country. So that's the first bait we got. So we're going to set that right there. The next thing we got is some awesome Lunker Hunt crawls, man. And these guys even come with hooks. They even have hooks that come with it. And these things are sweet looking. I mean, sweet looking. Sweet, sweet looking. So hopefully you guys can see those, man. They are awesome. Here's what the back of the package looks too, just so you guys can see. Man, these things look awesome. They look just like a real crawl. They did a really good job on them, and I can't wait to fish these because, man, crawl baits, creature baits catch bass no matter where you're at. They catch them, and smallmouth love them, largemouth love them. I mean, all catfish eat them. It's crazy, but you'll catch tons of fish. So this is an awesome bait. Really stoked to fish that. Yeah, I can't wait to get those out there. This is such an awesome box. So the next thing we got a little mini popping frog, and this is a little bitty frog from Lunker Hunt. And this is something you have to throw on a spinning rod because you're not going to be able to cast that on a casting rod. No way, no how, because it's super light. But it's a good sized frog, and I got a lot of frogs in the pond and places I fish that are about that size. And it's got these cool little legs on it too, so I can't wait to get that out there. I love throwing topwater frogs. And let's see what's going to munch on this. So super cool about that. So another awesome bait. So the next thing we got is another topwater. This is like a jitterbug. This is called the yappa bug. And so it's got like a jitterbug lip on the front, and this is like a bug right there. So I don't know if you guys can see the actual lip. That's actually soft too. It's not a hard thing. That's actually soft. So this is a topwater, but you can pop it, jerk it, swim it, and if you reel it back, it goes and it pops like that. Super cool bait. This is a bug. Another good topwater. I'm sure it's going to get smashed. Looks really good. And then we got in here, we got a super nice, this is called the Distress 6F jerkbait. This is a floating jerkbait, if I remember. Yeah, floating jerkbait. Super cool color. I love jerkbaits. I was just fishing jerkbait. Actually caught a fish on the jerkbait. So really nice jerkbait from Lunker Hunt. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baits right there. Then we got, this is the Gambit swim bait. This is a weedless pre-rigged swim bait for all of us that love to throw swim baits. So super nice bait there. Looks really good. I'm pretty sure it's going to get smashed. So yeah, so you can't go wrong there. And then to round it all off, we got the infamous or famous Lunker Hunt Spider. Now, I already have one of these, so it's cool to get another one. And I will say this about the bait. It gets hit a lot. I mean, I've thrown it around and had tons of fish smash it. I've caught some fish on it. It definitely gets the attention of the fish. Now, the only thing I will say, and I've seen guys that have really good hookup ratios with it. I was having crummy hookup ratios. I had a ton of fish. Like one day, I hooked into probably 12 fish and landed, I think, 3 or 4 of them out of the 12. I went ahead, and that was before I bent the hooks out. Now, I bent the hooks out a little bit to make them stand up a little bit more. I haven't fished it since, but it does get smashed. I mean, it does get smashed. But my experience so far with the hookup ratio hasn't been that great. I hope the hookup ratio is going to get better now that I bent the hooks out on it. And I almost fished it today, but it was just so hot and the fish weren't biting that I didn't even bother to break it out. But I do like it. It looks really cool in the water. The other thing I'll say about the Spider is that you need to squeeze it out about every 2 or 3 casts. You need to squeeze it out because it does get a lot of water in it. And it's kind of front heavy, so it tends to dive down. So you can reel it across the water and you can twitch it across the water. Usually what I do is throw it out and just twitch a couple times, and then I reel it back. I don't work it too far out. I usually throw it to a specific area, work it right there a little bit, and then reel it up and then throw it back. Just because it tends to dive under the water, and that's what my experience has been, and it tends to get water in it, but it does get bit and it does catch fish. I can definitely say that about the Spider. I just want my hookup ratios to get a little better, but super awesome box. Like I said, there's like 1 bait or 2 baits missing, or a bait and a set of hooks missing, because they usually throw in some terminal tackle, and I'm missing some things. That's the only thing that's missing out of this box. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baits in here. So there would have been 7 baits and some hooks, so 8 items altogether would have been in here if I'd had my complete box. And so hopefully I get those things. But I wanted to go ahead and get this video out because I want to fish some of this stuff. So I wanted to go ahead and make this video because I really want to throw these crawls. I really want to throw these crawls. I love throwing stuff like that. So I'm going to get those tied on and hit some other bodies of water here. And hopefully I can smash some fish on it. I'm going to my favorite donkey pond here soon. And yeah, this is going to be tied on. Hopefully we get some big ones out of it. So yeah, so that's all I got for you guys, man. That's the Monsterbass box. If you guys look down in my description below, there's a coupon, there's a link that I need you guys to use because that helps me out if you use that link. And then there's a coupon code down there that if you use my link and use that coupon code, you guys will get your first box for 10 bucks if you haven't already got it, Monsterbass. So check that out below, and check out Monsterbass, man. They got a lot of great baits. It's a great subscription box. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you know that I used to get 2 other boxes as well as this one, and I experimented with a bunch of boxes for several years. And Monsterbass ended up being the one that I really, really liked. So this is the only one I get now. And it's been, I mean, I've been with them since the beginning, and every box has been awesome because the boxes are geared to your region. Like I said, my region is the Northeast region right now, so I get the Northeast box. If you live in the Southeast, you can get a Southeast. But if you want to get the Northeast instead of the Southeast, you can get it. You can pick whatever region you want. But I get the Northeast because that's where I live. If you live in the South, you can pick the Southeast, or you can get multiple ones. If you live like on the border, like I know a guy that messaged me, and he lives on the border of Virginia, and he was getting the Southeast box, but he wasn't getting. He liked the Northeast, but the Northeast looked better. Or no, wait, correction. He was getting the Northeast box, but the Southeast box was more of the baits that he was fishing, so he switched over and was getting the Southeast box because he lived on the border of Virginia and North Carolina. And so that's kind of where the cutoff is. And so he started getting the Southeast box, and he ended up liking it. So you may have to play with it for you guys that live on those border states, that live in those border areas. Or you may want to get both. I mean, it's really up to you and what you want to do. I love getting this. This really helps me stock up my walls and have baits. I mean, if you guys look, you know, it just helps fill out and well around it. And I get baits that normally I may not buy in the store, and I get to try some new stuff that I may not have tried before. So it's a really awesome way to build confidence in new baits and try out new baits that you may never bought because you get this box and it's like a gift every month. So yeah, so you guys go. So check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe button, ding dong button, the share button, all those things you got to do for YouTube. And then just do yourself a favor, get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.